He does his weekly gaming sessions. So we'll have our Gaming with Gary episode here on PALS TV. So live from Heath, we have Gary.
Hey guys. So today is a really, really special session with me. As you can see, I'm wearing a mask. The reason why is I actually have a group of individuals with me that from Licking County. And this is, I think, our third or fourth day of getting back in the swing of things. And so today, with my group, I'm going to do this gaming session. And we are still practicing social distancing. And the individuals that I have issues wearing masks. So they do not have mask on, but they're still practicing social distancing. I've already disinfected my house and to the best of the ability and all that crazy stuff. So, but I am really, really excited because I have some really good friends with me who are going to play some video games with me today. And let's face it, man, video gaming is a lot of fun, but it's a lot more fun when you have people with you. So, and that's what we're doing today. So, let's see here real quick. All right. Hey, Nick, I see that you're on also. I do have Spyro in here. And my friend Bobby, Bobby and Christian, I'm going to introduce them real quick. Christian, if you want to have a seat right there. So this is my friend Christian and my friend Bobby Skidmore. If you're from Licking County, I'm sure you know these guys. And one of the things I had promised last week is I said that I was going to share some of my toys. So Christian, can you slide that to over here real quick? So, and if you just move that, yeah. So, can you move it a little closer? So I know we call it video gaming with Gary type thing, but you know, I'm a giant nerd, so I definitely want to share some of my toys with you. And this is literally the tip of the iceberg because, like, I have one tote here, and I think I have like 7 or 8 more totes of toys in my garage. But one of my favorite things that I got, and this is when Halo 2 Halo 3 came out. And if you can see this is a Master Chief helmet. And I mean, it's not really a helmet, but it's I don't know what the word is, statue, prop, or whatever. You can't wear it or anything like that unless you have a rectangle head. But anyhow, it's really cool. It's one of my favorite things that I have. And so, if you've watched me before, like I've talked about pay to play, this is one of the only times that I've ever paid for an upgrade, but they gave you something really cool for it, man. Like $100 for, a $60 game, and you get this really cool prop. I was like, I can make that work. So, all right. So, I love twisted superheroes and Todd McFarlane, anything Todd McFarlane does, or anything that is Hellraiser or Clive Barker. Thank you, Clive Barker or Todd McFarlane based. I really am fond of. So this is from a comic. This is the Mad Hatter, and this is a twisted version of Alice. They actually did a twisted version of the Wizard of Oz on Sci-Fi, and it didn't get really good reviews. And it's really hard to put something that's in a comic book onto a movie, but it was really good. I mean, they got the major points across or whatever. But this is one of my favorite toys also. I mean, all of these are old. I mean, I think I got this in 2000 or so it's really old, which makes me really old, I guess. But so, and I know this won't matter to you guys. So this is Angela from Spawn. And what makes this so cool is Spawn was like the first Image was one of the first comic book franchises to actually be something other than Marvel and DC.
Dark Horse.
Yeah, well, Dark Horse was too, but like Image, like, so when Image came out, like Image blew. Actually, Spawn actually trumped like Superman the first couple weeks. Like all the major comic book franchises, like when Spawn first came out, like that's why Todd McFarlane is so famous right now. Or I mean, and still 30 years later or whatever, that's why Todd McFarlane is so famous, is because he actually kind of changed the comic book the comic book genre or whatever. So and what you had before, and the reason why this is important, well, to me anyhow, is like even though you had Marvel and DC, like, and you had comic books, and then you had like Toy Biz making these little toys. Marvel Legends. And anyhow, so but Toy Biz is who made those. So what you have here is you have McFarlane Toys, and I mean these are like really amazing. Like there's actually effort made into them. Like the detail is really amazing. I know you probably can't see it that well because the lighting's not too good in here, but I mean Todd McFarlane changed not just comics, but like just figurines and collectibles. Like I mean, people would do models forever. Now this is a little M-rated or whatever the case may be, but this is from Tortured Souls. So what's cool about this is from Clive Barker, and he did a movie called Hellraiser. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Next week, is it okay if I bring some of my old toy?
Yes,
figures?
absolutely. That is perfectly fine. And that's what we want to do is we want to have it. Listen, if you have toys or stuff that you want to share, we want you to share them.
Because I have a couple old Marvel Legends figures from Toy Biz.
So let's see here. So anyhow, let me go ahead and so we have one other thing here. Yeah, that's fine. So this is from this is Tweedledee. So there's a Tweedledee and a Tweedledum. So and again, like this actually is not a McFarlane toy. It's come from EA, but this is after McFarlane kind of changed and revolutionized how toys were made. So huge fan of Todd McFarlane just because of that. And I'll show you here in a second. So this here is another. So what had happened? Let's see here. After this, he released Spawn. He released the Spawn souvenirs like these, the Spawn toys. And then he just went with it, man. Like the next thing he did was Movie Maniacs, which he made like just basically horror film figurines like Jason, Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th and Halloween. And then this is Brandon Lee from The Crow. And I don't know if you can see it, man, but like the detail on this is just so flippin' amazing. And I mean, it's one of my favorite toys. And if you've never seen it, like that's the background where he gets thrown out of the window. And I mean, it's just a really cool figurine to have. Let's see here. I won't do that one. So here's a Toy Biz one. And actually, let me make sure that this, yeah. So if you look at the bottom here, so this is kind of what was made before. And I have figurines, and this is a little bigger figurine. I have another one. So the bigger ones are a little better, but I mean, they just look generic, man, compared to the detail of, to the Alien versus Predator over here and stuff like that. Like there's no comparison. So, and then I'm going to show you. So, and again, this is just me being a huge dork. So like there's cult movies out there like Evil Dead and stuff like this. And Puppet Master is one of those. And now this is not a Todd McFarlane toy. Actually, I don't know. Full Moon Toys.
I need help out there.
Can give me 1 second and I will be able to come up and help you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All right. So anyhow, but this is one of the toys that were, or one of the puppets from Puppet Master's iconic Blade. Have you ever seen it? You guys ever seen Puppet Master? So Puppet Master is one of those movies that is really just it's just an amazing cult movie, and I think there's like 5 or 6 of them, and that's, yeah. So there's one more. I won't show that one because it's a little too over the top. But anyhow, so this is another Toy Biz toy, and again, man, like if you just look at the details of it, and you can even see the ones they have on the back. Like I mean, there's literally these. I mean, there's a difference from a toy and a collectible, I guess, is what it comes to. And I guess this is probably for, toys for kids or whatever the case may be, which is fine, but back in the day, that's what I was kind of saying about Todd McFarlane. Todd McFarlane really made that gap between toys to collectibles. So that's me being a complete dork about toys real quick. Let me see here real quick. I think that this is just none of that's important. All right, so anyhow, got distracted. So these, I also have, well, this is kind of cool. So this here, and it's not with the toys or whatever, but this is we're a big Blue Jackets fan, and Derek Brassard signed this book for my son, but completely off topic. But the other thing that I have is these toys here, and a friend of mine actually got me into this. So like baseball cards, there's comic book cards, and I mean, these are all Marvel or whatever the case may be. I'm a much bigger Marvel fan than I am a DC fan. So I want to show you these ones here.
I have a big, huge binder of books.
Yeah, me too. Listen, I have tons of. So actually, a friend of mine, Joe Jones, gave this to me before I went in the military, and actually, I have a. So this, and I hate this is going to sound really bad. So this Spawn card, and you can't even really make it out, is it's like a titanium or whatever. It's like 1 out of like 3 million. So it's like one of the rarest ones you can get. And it's when Spawn first came out. So it's one of my most prized possessions I have as far as cards. The thing that I like about these cards, and these were, I think this came out in the early 80s or late 80s, early 90s, is like, so they tried to make these just like baseball cards where it has, so, you see the thing, it tells you who the thing is, who he's fought, how many battles he's gone against, and how many battles he's lost and won, so, and what his superpowers are, which I think is a really cool thing. So, all right, so I feel okay. I feel like I got some of my nerd out. Do you guys have any questions about any of that stuff that I was just talking about? Let's see here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh yeah, so thanks for showing this. So this is another Alien toy. Again, Todd McFarlane it's just like completely, you can see the muscles and the grooves, and it's just an amazing looking. Oh man, are those Pokemon toys or Pokemon cards, CJ? Those are awesome. My son has a ton of Pokemon cards. So, all right. So listen, I am going to not be distracted anymore, and I'm actually going to pop one. I love me. Who's let's see. Who said I love the crow? Why am I not? I feel like I'm not seeing everybody on my screen.
Is my mom on there?
No, I don't see her. It's weird. Okay. All right. Well, listen. So without any other craziness or whatever, let me see if maybe my computer's just not picking it up. Let's see. Let's see here. I apologize for the hiccup here. All right, so we'll go ahead and start playing some Spyro. That's one of the games that was requested to play. So we'll go ahead and I think we're already. I'm gonna pop that thing in. Let's see here. Huh? Right there, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so my man, you ever played this before?
Not really.
You ever played Super Mario?
Yes.
It's a Super Mario as a dragon. So Right. So we're gonna have Christian and
Is it okay if I do like a new game?
yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I've never played it on my profile. I don't think so. So go ahead and get started. I'll be right back.
Do you have a headset?
I do not, because I need to hear the. Yeah, there you go.
How much are like headsets?
$50-ish. So Christian was asking how much the headset is. So
I just use my earbuds.
well, so the reason why I say this is somebody had asked me before, like what kind of headset they should get for when watching PALS TV. And honestly, like the gaming headsets, they're like 30 to 40. I mean, you could get a good gaming headset for $40. Go ahead.
Well, I just use my earbuds.
And then continue. Or actually go down one. That's fine. Save slots, maybe? Yeah, do an empty one. All right. And just choose any of those. Christian's going to go ahead and play real quick, and I will be right back. Make sure you guys can see okay. All right, give me a second here.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds. For a dragon's age, we have 12,000 treasure.
What about this Ganassi Ganok character? Now, I understand that a spell that turns gems into warriors for its comes. I'll take that.
I mean, the first one.
I think so.
All right, so where you at?
I'm just watching the first episode. Your dog is going back.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's all right.
Now, will this be the first game?
I don't know. I didn't see which one you clicked on. The first one. So basically, your family got turned into crystallized, right? So, and then, I mean, Spyro is a really solid game, and they really did a good job on improving this. So, and this is the tutorial area. So,
Thank you for releasing Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transform
pretty simple. So imagine this on the PlayStation 2, man. It was all blocky, and I mean, I can't even explain it, man. This is like apples to Lego blocks is basically what it is. Feel free to explore around, yeah. Sorry, I didn't see. If anybody has questions, feel free to ask because Christian's playing. Hey, Lauren. All right, so let's see. Normally you would follow the crystals, but Christian's going to, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
So basically we're just going to explore and kind of see what's going on. And clearly goats are not our friend in this game. So I do know that he has to get all of these. So he already rescued the first dragon. I think there's 5 or 7 dragons that he needs to rescue to get through the tutorial. Oh, give me a second.
No thanks. See ya.
So what are you doing, Christian?
Getting the feel of the game and the controls right now.
Okay. Tell me about the controls.
I played the original on the PS2.
Okay.
and it
So what does the X do?
Jump.
Okay. So X is typically always your jump button.
Square is, I think that's one of your attacks.
So square is like your little headbutt thing.
And circle is the fire breath.
Okay.
I played the original on the PS2, and the controls are a lot smoother.
Then this?
Yeah.
Are you
No, this is.
Oh, I was gonna
smoother.
say.
This is a lot smoother than the PS2 version.
I was gonna say, man, you lost your mind. So no, I do agree with Christian that the controls are really easy on this.
And a lot of the remastered games they've had so far, like Crash, Insane Trilogy, and the other games like that, just the controls are a lot smoother than the original.
Yeah, that's one of the big things is that they changed the controls. So they had to reprogram everything and stuff like that. So
What are you from? You can't fly though, which that's
I think can you double jump?
kind of.
I wonder if you, when you get to a certain stage or whatever, if you'll be able to. Huh. All right. So
It's more like gliding than flying right now.
fair enough. And I wonder if it's just a different game. So you found another dragon.
Spyro, press the jump button twice to go out.
See? Look at that.
Don't be afraid.
Afraid of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers.
Oh, that.
All right. Let's see here. So it looks like you got 60 gems. It looks like you're going back. So I don't know if there's a way to tell if you got all the dragons you needed in that area or not.
I got 3 so far. I think I got 4. I think I got like 3 or 4. There's just someone on there was keeping track. Ask how many dragons I've gotten so far in the comments.
Let's see here.
You got 3.
So we got 3 dragons thus far. It looks like 1 in the beginning and 2 in between. So, and there's 1 right there. So this is kind of a unique way to do the tutorial.
Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the pulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
So basically, finding the dragons gives you the ability to do the tutorial. Basically, it's telling you what it would like you to do. Poor dragon got it, or poor bull got its horn stuck in the ground. That bull to you, Christian? Come on, man.
I was barbecuing it.
All right. Oh, steak. Oh, okay. All right. I can deal with that.
Now more hamburgers.
Steak is just ground hamburgers. There we go. Or hamburgers is just ground steak. There we go.
Wait, do you take fall damage?
What if there's nothing to fall down to? I think so. I don't know.
I think it's like
There you go. Oh yeah, he was dead.
Yeah.
you can't.
Way to go, Christian. Way to go.
I think in the second one you can.
Way to go. Uh-huh. Just bit the big one there.
Hey, it's the first time me playing a remaster.
Nah, it's true.
Oh really?
I don't. Do you have hearts or anything? Oh, so I'm guessing the color of your dragonfly depends on your life.
I guess. I remember playing in the original on the PS2. There's a power up that you get if you. Well, there's a power up you can get when you get to a certain part of the game, and you have like regeneration. I don't know if that's true or not. It's been years since I played the original.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch of the tip of my wing.
I got rid of my PS2 back in 2008, so yeah.
There we go.
I've had my PS3 since then.
So does this feel like pretty much every Mario game?
I've played Mario before, and yeah, it somewhat has like
The same feel, like the gliding.
Yeah.
These games always remind me, like the Crash Bandicoots and the Spyros, and not so much the Sonic, man. I never really was a huge Sonic fan.
Mhm.
You like Sonic?
Yes.
I
No.
love Sonic.
Well, did you guys play the original on Sega?
Yes.
The first thing that introduced me to Sonic was Shadow the Hedgehog on PS2. That was the first
Excuse
thing
me.
I ever got introduced to Sonic on.
Do you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief. Show him a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run! Run! I'm getting a little impatient.
That was messed up, man. So there's a dragon egg that you're looking for?
No, I'm just getting all the boxes right now.
You make that jump? No. Oh, no, you
There's a
get up
dragon
there.
up there I need to get.
What's that? What did she do? She shot you with something. You jump higher now? Oh,
Hi, Spyro.
replay dragon. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Oh, it means you can see what the dragon says. I got you. All right.
Well, there's a dragon up there, but I can't seem to
Let's see here real quick. Let me see. Any ideas, Bobby?
I haven't played this game for a long time.
I would agree that you can.
Maybe there's an area on the other side of this
Yeah.
that can take me to it.
That's what I would think. Or not. No, she already talked to that one. So that's what's always great about these games is there's always there's an area over there too. You see it?
Yeah.
Wonder if we can make that jump. Nope. Huh.
Try a bit higher.
Maybe I don't. You just descend so quickly though. Well, that's pretty close, wasn't it? You think?
Well, I think if you were to return home, that's an area that you need to get through there.
You think so? I can see
Yeah.
that. All right. So Christian thinks we should go back home, and I agree with him.
That's
There you go, sir.
that's that I can think.
163 gems.
A lot of the smashing elements, I feel like is like a Lego game type.
Yeah, man, and again, I feel like that's Super Mario because the first Super Mario, like you smash with your you smash the blocks with your head, man.
You would
Very. Can you headbutt them?
feel like a charge attack, and I just ran through a wall.
Oh, I think you got him. Or you had him for a second. There you go. Good job.
Stealing the gems, or whatever the heck these things are.
I don't know if they are either.
Those could be the dragon eggs that one dragon was talking about.
Yeah, but it looks like you see on the top right is doing something for you. All right. So overall, visually, like out of a scale to 10, what do you think? 7?
7.
Yeah, 7.
I would say.
Music's pretty upbeat.
It's the same.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's the same as the original.
A little better, so 7 out of 10. And the replay value of this is infinite, which is always. I mean, you could play this game for.
It feels like an open world type game to me.
It really, yeah, it does. It does. So you can play this for 100 hours, and
Now, if you were to beat the game, like with most open world games, is there a way you can like go back into it and
I don't know. I think so. Like I would think so.
like there's a lot of collectibles in like these areas that
Yep.
you really can't get right now.
So like a replay value, I would say is probably a 9 out of 10.
It could just be the tutorial you can't get up to the series right now.
Yeah, that's okay.
Like, as you progress through the story.
See what somebody asked. Sorry, I didn't see there's questions. You're in the exact area. I've been trying to get for weeks to get out of that to get that dragon. It's a pain. Good to know, Lauren. Have you figured out how to get it, Lauren? Oh, hold on. Let me. Huh?
No,
Have you figured out how to get? Have you ever figured out how to get it?
no, Gary.
Yeah.
I stopped playing it weeks ago.
Just because you get
Because-
past that area.
It's driving me nuts. I'm gonna go back to it, but I
Well,
spent weeks playing that,
That is
and I'm like,
that is smart.
ugh, dude.
Like when I get frustrated in a game, I stop playing, and usually end up watching something on YouTube or Netflix or whatever. So, and listen, this is a really good point from Lauren. Like, if you stop having fun with a game, man, did you ever play Dark Souls? Any of you guys? So Dark Souls is the game I was thinking of last week, and I couldn't remember it. So it's like a super realistic like fighting game. Like so it's a basic thing where you can choose a barbarian or a fighter,
Mhm.
or a thief or whatever. But the problem is there's no health bar. And basically what happens is if you get hit wrong, you're dead. So like the game is really about perfection. Like you got to make sure that you don't get hit and avoid fire. It reminds me a lot of that oh god.
Another dragon.
The what? Oh, another dragon. the Dragon Lair, like back from the 70s and 80s, and I can't remember the name. But man, the game was like impossible, and that's how Dark Souls feels, man. It's just difficult. And some people love it, man. I can't stand it because, like, even just like a basic enemy, you will. It challenges you. So, and there's no easy mode. There's no easy mode.
But yeah, Gary.
Yes.
I spent weeks trying to get to that dragon.
And you still haven't figured it out?
I had not figured out what the heck to do.
Now, Gary, how I play a game.
And I got to a point where I'm like, I gotta quit for a while.
Yep. Nope. That's understandable.
How I play my games is I beat it once on easy, then I
Yeah,
go
he's
back
bathroom
again. I'm like,
Okay.
Gary,
Okay. Huh?
once I were to beat it, how I play my games. I beat it on easy mode, and then I played again like harder difficulty. That's how I play my games.
Sorry about that, guys.
Sleep.
Huh? Your leg went to sleep. All right.
Yeah, it did.
So, anyhow, all right, guys. So we are going to finish this segment up here. We have about 7 minutes. Okay, hold on 1 second, CJ. I'll unmute you. Go ahead.
I play Sonic on my Nintendo Switch game.
So we were just talking about Sonic and whether or not we enjoyed it or not. But one of the things that we're going to do, because the group that I'm in, like, we're really challenging ourselves to get in better shape. Just honestly, I was working out every day before this whole coronavirus thing happened, and then the gym closed, and I just stopped going. So, and all of us are kind of in the same frame of mind where we want to try to get back in good shape. And so we're challenging ourselves to walk, 2 to 3 miles a day and push ourselves. And yesterday we went to a place called Blackhand Gorge here in Licking County, and it's not an easy hike. There's some really scary drop-offs and stuff like that. There's no rails or anything like that. So, if you step the wrong way, then you die. Yeah, well, maybe not die, but you'll definitely be hurt. And but it's the goal is we want to go places like Old Man's Cave and stuff like that, and where we talk about video games and stuff like that. Everybody in my group is huge gamers, and we're all dorks, so everybody here loves looking at the toys and stuff like that. So, but we're trying to get outdoors more because honestly, we've been playing video games for pretty much 3 months straight, and we just need some fresh air and just to kind of get out. So, anybody have any questions or anything? Oh, I see one. Sorry.
Well, a couple times at my house when I was watching
I get frustrated with games too.
Go ahead. Do you have a question?
No, I said I get frustrated with games.
Oh yeah, listen. Actually, that's what I was getting ready to say. Is we're just talking about playing Pokemon Go because we love it so much. But one of my friends in the group is Zach, man, and we're at Dawes Arboretum, man, and Dawes Arboretum has like tons and tons of gems there and stuff like that. And the thing that we really like about Pokemon Go is it really does give you information about different sites and whatnot. So, for example, there's a site in Licking County that I did not know is like a famous site for battlegrounds and stuff. Zach actually turned on his Pokemon Go in the background if you heard it. So
Yeah, I heard it.
yeah. So anyhow, so I'm gonna go ahead and point this over here because I think did you just make it through that stage?
Not yet. I'm still looking for the dragon.
So anyhow, I'm just gonna unmute everybody. So you're asked to unmute. Give me a second. Asked to unmute. All right.
Gary, if you ever get past the spot that I'm stuck in, please privately message me.
I absolutely will. Well, I plan on doing this every Thursday.
GameCube.
And I will actually, I haven't put much effort into Spyro, but it's it's kind of got my it's kind of intrigued my interest a little bit. So my my son loves it. So oh man.
Well, it used to be a PlayStation 2 game that me and my sister used to play with my dad.
Oh,
And we loved it. And then they came out with the Nintendo Switch. And I've been playing it since.
This was just popular now.
Well,
Huh?
it looks like he's going to a different stage.
Popular
or
now.
whatever.
Unless you're going back to Times Square.
I love my Nintendo Switch because it's all the games you can get. I'm trying to get Animal Crossing from my Nintendo Switch. I'm trying to get Fortnite. I have Fortnite to download on my Nintendo Switch.
Mm.
And when I play Fortnite, I get killed.
I do not play Fortnite. It's not a big one of my. It's not one of my big games. If you want, you can move that and sit in that chair, Kyle.
Try sometime.
Yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. I have tried it. I can't get into it, and which is weird because everybody else has.
It's kind of hard. I put my friend online.
Hey, buddy.
Okay.
So,
online.
anyhow, and listen, I apologize. Time kind of escaped me real quick. But so we got about a minute left before Aaron's going to come on here. Next week, does anybody want to see any games played or any type of genre of game? Like, I think I've done first-person shooters. I know I've done these before, like the platform type games. So I was thinking that we could do like maybe like an RPG of some sort. You guys okay with that?
Yeah, can you do Animal Crossing sometime?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Because I actually have it now. So
I don't know how to play that game. I heard
have you
before.
bought it yet?
I never played it before.
You've never played it? Okay. All right. Well, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and I think it's
Hey Gary, is
Yeah.
there any new good Metal Gear Solids out for the new PlayStation? I know that was a series that I played up until about PlayStation 2, and I really enjoyed it. Is there ones for the new PlayStation?
Yeah, definitely. Like but Battlefield and Call of Duty kind of follow. But yeah, like my son has I think all the Battlefield games, so I can download it and play it too. So if you guys want to see that, so we can do that next week. We can do Animal Crossing and Battlefield. So if you guys are cool with that, all right. Well, I'm done here. I'm gonna go take my group. We're gonna go for a nice little hike. Listen, man, it's good seeing all of you guys, and and I will definitely play some Spyro this weekend. So, and then go from there. All right, good seeing you guys. You guys have a great day.
Gary.
Yep, take care now. Miss you guys.
You too.
Okay, great job as always, Gary. Thank you, sir. And it's good to see some of our individuals back in the STEP program. So very cool. That wraps up our segment from Heath. Next, we're going to join Raquel. She gives us some more American Sign Language instructions and has a fun segment with us again. So looking forward to that. We'll do the same thing as we did last time. You guys can stay on if you'd like and hang out, take yourselves off of mute. And we will be back in 15 minutes. Thanks, Gary.
I miss you, Aaron.
Miss you too, Caitlin.